For reaction is the vice chairman of the House Republican Conference and Louisiana Congressman Mike Johnson, fourth most prominent Republican in the House of Representatives. Congressman, great to have you on this morning. The House Judiciary Committee holding a hearing on abortion access a little bit later today. You are somebody who is going to be taking part in that hearing today. What can we expect?
Well, the timing of this hearing is outrageous, Rob. Good to be with you as always. Listen, the Democrats are trying to intimidate the Supreme Court, and this is a brazen attempt to do it, yet another attempt. We know that they have been picketing and harassing the justices at home. Everybody's seen that. By the way, and that's a blatant violation of federal law in and of itself. The Democrat leaders on Capitol Hill have been calling out justices by name, threatening them by name, not only on the steps of the Supreme Court, as Chuck Schumer did beginning 2 years ago, but also in their briefs to the court. And now they're using the House Judiciary Committee, which has jurisdiction over our whole system of justice, to try to intimidate and influence the court as they make that final decision in the Dobbs case out of Mississippi, challenging its pro-life case. It's unconscionable. Yeah. Nothing like this has ever happened in our system, Rob, and it's a dangerous, dangerous precedent.
Well, you think about this, Congressman, what this could mean for the future of the Supreme Court if the Supreme Court is now another political operation in Washington. We're 16 days removed from the leak 2 weeks ago, this past Monday. We still have no idea who the leaker is. How is that possible? Do you think we'll ever find out the identity of this person or people?
Well, we better. And the marshal of the court is investigating. We've called for the FBI to assist if necessary. We have to figure out who this person is. It's a very small pool of potential leakers. I'm working on legislation we'll be filing before we leave here this week, the Leaker Accountability Act. And we want to make a future attempt at this a criminal law, a violation of criminal law. And we would attach a 5-year prison sentence or maybe a 10-year prison sentence to that, because the damage that has been done is so profound. Justice Thomas said just this week that it's irreparable damage. I mean, he likened it to, infidelity in a marriage. I mean, it's very, very difficult to overcome. He said from now on, justices will be looking over their shoulder as they deliberate over cases. We can't have that. It's a critical part of a constitutional republic when you have this third branch of government in charge of interpreting and applying the Constitution.
Yeah.
That have to be able to deliberate in private, and that's been violated now. And it's a terrible, terrible breach of trust. And it damages the institution.
Do you think there has been some reporting, Congressman, that people inside the court know who this person is and that they are withholding that information deliberately? Do you think that the marshal, and again, the U.S. Marshals very powerful, the FBI has not been involved, the DOJ, for whatever reason, has not been involved. Do you think that they know who this leaker is?
I don't know. It's all conjecture. I mean, it's okay, I think, to assume that there are at least one or more persons there who do know who the leaker is. And hopefully that will come out soon. We have to have accountability here. We have to put a flag in the ground and say this is not acceptable behavior. The independence of the judiciary, as you said, is a critical component of our system. We must maintain it at all costs. And I think even the liberal justices would agree with that premise. We've got to put this genie back in the bottle somehow, or if all future Supreme Court justices are to be determined by political pressure, we're in real.
Good point. Congressman Mike Johnson from Louisiana, thanks so much for being with us this morning. Keep us posted on what happens today. We will all be watching. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, let's